There's no denying that traffic can be a nightmare. We all know that in Southern California, and in some areas it seems worse than ever.
Yeah, it really does. Kalyna Astrinos is here now. And Kalyna, you looked at the data and there's a new trend you're seeing. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so I think a lot of us can describe traffic here as like soul sucking, right?
Yes.
It's pretty bad. And I have the honor of looking at traffic patterns every single day. And a lot of you, including us here in the studio, we've been talking about how bad it seems lately. But now this new data is showing that drivers' habits are changing, in turn creating a new time frame in the day where we're seeing more congestion than we've seen in the past.
It's a topic that makes its way into conversation for many Angelenos.
Isn't that all that construction on the 405 going to just back everything up, Stuart?
A national joke over a local traffic nightmare that can be hard to laugh off.
It comes up a lot because, you know, everybody's talking about how long it takes to get everywhere.
For the past 7 years, Lisa Irigoyen has worked as a special education teacher in Moreno Valley, dedicating her time to making an impact in her students' lives.
I absolutely love what I do.
But she wishes she spent more time in the classroom and less time in the car. Lisa's commute takes about 45 minutes from Corona to Mary McLeod Bethune Elementary School, often opting for surface streets to avoid major backups on freeways. But for this story, she took us on what she calls the dreaded 15, where traffic was gridlocked.
I try to avoid the 15 if I don't have to come here down this way, and I actually go the 74 to the 215, and I only hop on for a few exits, so it's you know, mainly just street lights that I'm hitting.
Lisa feels like traffic is everywhere.
I definitely feel after COVID, traffic is definitely worse.
So far this year, it does look like that's kind of approaching that pre-COVID level.
Bob Hishu is a transportation analyst at INRIX, a global traffic data company. According to its research, traffic in Los Angeles is still down about 8% versus pre-COVID levels, but patterns have changed.
Los Angeles had the largest amount of travel, if you look at travel throughout a day, the largest amount of travel in that midday period. More than a third of travel happens between about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. So people aren't necessarily doing that 8 o'clock commute, you know, at 8 o'clock in the morning. They're actually moving around the region at 11 o'clock, noon, 1 o'clock.
This midday mayhem could have to do with remote or hybrid work.
So they're either running errands, you know, and working at home and hitting the road doing those things, or they're coming in a little bit later to work or leaving a little bit early and taking that work home with them.
Now, this study also shows that even though we're still down when it comes to traffic congestion out there, since we haven't hit pre-pandemic levels just yet, traffic is now spreading all over the region, with people just buzzing all over Southern California.
Even though we aren't singing and dancing in the middle of a traffic jam like this scene from La La Land, many people, including Lisa, would rather brave the roadways than trade what Southern California has to offer.
I definitely dread traffic, but living in Southern California, we do pay a high price, and I feel like we have the best of all worlds. So I just deal with it, and I, you know, basically enjoy the beach, the desert, the mountains.
I loved her attitude so much. She's like, you know what? We have so much to offer here, so it's okay. Well, I worked as a traffic reporter for about 7 to 10 years. I'm blanking on the amount of time, but this was back in 2008. And I remember telling people, hey, if you leave after 10 o'clock, you're good to go. If you go before 2 p.m., you're good to go. But clearly that has changed, and we're still in the thick of several construction projects. So one tip is to keep an eye on the road work happening in your area, and you can do that by going to kcalnews.com and clicking on the link to Quick Maps, which is something that Caltrans puts together to give us updates on the slowing. They have cameras, they have construction projects, last-minute construction projects, ongoing projects. So he was really emphasizing the fact that a lot of this could impact your commute and you don't even really realize it.
Yeah, this is really good to know because I think we're all kind of stuck in the old way of thinking. I was on the freeway at like 1 o'clock on Friday, bumper to bumper traffic.
Yep.
Like, what is happening here? Rush hour isn't supposed to be starting yet, so it does help to at least have a little bit of an explanation.
I know, right? And it's crazy to think that we're still not even to pre-pandemic levels yet. We're still down 6 to 8%, which I think a lot of people would like to argue that point, but you know, that's what the data is showing. So
well, hopefully the traffic during rush hour will stay down, but now we have another rush hour to deal with, and it's good to know about that. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks.